Hey everyone, I figure I'll try something different today. The race content's been kind of lacking, if you know what I mean. So we're trying something else. I figure I'd give a rundown of a War Yacht. You guys should know this car. Give just a quick rundown of what's all done to it, how it makes the power it makes, in case anybody's curious. Yeah, so here we go. Alright, first off, I added a JLT cold air intake. It's not much, but I want more sound. It doesn't really do anything more than the stock cold air intake. Actually, it might even be worse for performance wise, but doing what this car does, it really don't make too much of a difference. I added some next, I don't know if you guys will see it, but next I added Stainless Works cat deletes. I added a little more sound. It's mainly to get rid of that restrictive catalytic converter. After that, I paired it with the tune, which I'll add a link up to, or might even do a short video in there. But I think at the time with those two and the tune, it made 730. Actually, I did a dyno run without the tune, and I think it was 660. And the tune, I have to go back and look, but I'll put the exact numbers in here somewhere. But without the tune, it was like 650, 660. Then with the tune, it was 730. That's on stock boost. Did nothing else. It's automatic. It's not stick shift. I think after that, it got a thermostat. I did a 180 thermostat, Mishimoto 180 thermostat. Keep the heat down, because adding a little extra power and cooling it down helped a lot, made it more consistent. It's in there. I don't know if you guys care to look at it, but let's see. Yeah, that was good for a while. Then I decided I wanted to do a pulley. Want a little more boost, need a little more power. So I did a 275 upper pulley, and then I pinned the crank. Didn't do anything to the bottom pulley but pin it. And it made a 802, which on 93 octane, that's making some power on 93 octane. Also did, at the time, I did spark plugs, did bigger injectors with that pulley. I did FIC 1200 cc's. I did the 1200 cc injectors in anticipation of going E85. It wasn't for sure, but I'd rather just do that once, buy them once, and not have to worry about them again. So that's what I did. That's why I went the 1200 cc injectors. You can get away with Demon injectors, or probably even something smaller, but once you add boost, pretty much the stock injectors are maxed out on the stop boost, so once you add boost, you have to add more fuel. So with that being said, I went ahead and got the 1200 cc injectors just in anticipation. Next thing I did after that, I added a drag pack, just a rear drag pack. It's usually on Mickey Thompson ET Street R's and VMS 18 by 10 and a half, and it does good. After doing that, I really just want to go ahead and maximize my combo setup, so I added a smaller pulley. This is the most recent stuff. I added a smaller pulley. Yeah, there's I don't know if you can see it. It's a Grip Tech 265 upper is what I went with. I know I'm missing a bolt. Don't get your panties a bunch. I'm gonna fix it. Don't worry. And it's still the stock lower pulley. I don't know if you can see that. Way down there, but you might be able to see it. But it's still the stock one. Nothing's changed, but still pinned. I think with that one, it made, with the combo it's up on now, I went ahead and went E85, another trans tune. It made I think 17 pounds of boost is what it makes right now when it's, and which is good for 892 horsepower. You know, that's on a hot dyno day. I know everybody gives excuses for their power being whatever it is, but it was 90 degrees. If you really think about it, it's a real simple setup. I mean, you gotta think, you got a dual pumps, injectors, upper pulley, cat deletes, coder intake, and it makes 900 horsepower. I mean, how crazy is that? How crazy is that? I mean, so crazy, so simple. Oh, I forgot. When I did do the first pulley, I added B Woody heat exchanger. I don't know if you can see that. It helps. I mean, it's not as good as a Killer Chiller, but it helps. You know, I went side by side with the guy who doesn't have one, and we both got down to the same temperature, but my car heated up way slower than his did when we did pulls, and mine was on average like 20 degrees, 30 degrees cooler than his at the end of a long pull. So I don't know if you guys are interested, but outside power mods, I have Performance DRS diff brace. It's pretty nice. Honestly, I don't see much of a difference. I mean, I still tore up my carrier bearing with it, but I mean, from what I understand, it helps. I mean, it does feel a little different, but not as big, not as drastic as everybody says it does. I'm sure it does more than I think, but just feeling, it doesn't feel much different. I also have a JXB Performance drive shaft carrier bearing brace. It pretty much replaces the center carrier bearing, makes it almost like a solid carrier bearing, so it helps. It gives a little more vibration, but I tore up my other drive shaft because of my carrier bearing going out. So I figure this can't hurt. You know, I'm still in the stock drive shaft. What this car does, I really don't feel like I need to upgrade the drive shaft. I've seen people roll race and break their aftermarket drive shaft. So the problem with the aftermarket ones, in my opinion, is being a solid drive shaft and the way the drive shaft's angled. I think that's the reason why people still break the aftermarket ones. So they really need to come out with a high performance 2-piece drive shaft for these. So that's why I'm sticking with the stock one. For what this car does, it doesn't really need a stronger drive shaft. It'll really need a stronger carrier bearing, and that's what I did. So it's not the fastest thing out here, I know, but it's fun. I enjoy it. It does well for what it is. It's a heavy car. I know that everybody gives these things flack for that. I'm not going to defend that, you know, but it's fun. It does well. It surprises people. It does. Other than that, I mean, really can't be more happy with what's done to it. Give this video a like and a thumbs up. If you'd like to know anything else, just leave a comment, and if I can answer it, I will. I don't claim to know everything, but if I know something that could help you out, definitely will. You know, everybody needs a little help. I didn't build this without any help, you know, so appreciate it. Thank you.